Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Thursday, July 21st, 2022. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. Not too far from where I live in New Jersey, in a small town in Delaware, a homeowner heard a knock on his door, and when he opened the door, this is what he saw.
Look, verifying that you have it. You got two different purchases. Okay. If you have them, I'm out of here. That's how quick it is. Yeah. You have them with you by any chance? Are they? If you can unload them and bring them out, or you can go out to your foyer here, check them out by serial number, and we're out of here. The idea is when you purchase more than two guns at a time, it generates a multiple sale report. And it comes to us, and we have to check them out. There's an email from the federal side saying, hey, can you make sure this guy's got his gun? If we can look at them and just scratch them off, and that way, because I know we won't see this list again.
Yeah, we can just write which ones you just bought, okay. So we save a trip from coming back.
That was a friendly local ATF federal agent. It was actually two ATF agents and one Delaware state policeman knocking on the door without a warrant and demanding to examine the guns of the owner. How do they know that he owned the guns? Well, because the state of Delaware, like all states except Texas, requires that you report to the government, or that the seller of the guns tell the government what guns you own. So here's a couple of basics. The government doesn't care about the Fourth Amendment, because the Fourth Amendment requires that for the government to knock on your door against your will, they need a search warrant. So if somebody knocks on your door and says they're from the government, my dear friends, the first thing you should say is, may I see your warrant? If they don't have a warrant, close the door. Don't talk to them. Don't let them intimidate you. Unfortunately, there was no harsh outcome here other than a profound invasion of privacy. There was no violence. There was no arrest. The parts of the clip that were not covered by this fellow's doorbell camera showed that he did bring his guns out of his safe. He did unload them. He did show them to the ATF agent, and the serial numbers on the guns were the same as the serial numbers on the paperwork that he had. But damn it, the government is not allowed to do this. They can no more knock on your door and check the serial numbers on your guns than they can knock on your door and check the books that you have in your on your nightstand. That's not me. That's the Supreme Court of the United States. How old is that case? 3 weeks old. 6-3 decision written by Justice Clarence Thomas, saying in effect that the Second Amendment does not protect second-class rights. It is as profound and robust as the First Amendment. And just as you don't have to justify to the government when you go to church and what books you read and what you emails you send and what you print on your printer and with whom you associate your First Amendment rights, you don't have to justify the exercise of your Second Amendment rights to the government as well. The government knows that if it can bully you or talk you into allowing it into your home or onto your premises, or bully you or talk you into giving it your weapons for inspection, that is considered a waiver of your Fourth Amendment rights. I don't know anything about the person whose home this was, but I could tell from his voice he was terrified. Who wouldn't be? I'm a former judge. I'd be terrified if 3 thugs in badges and with guns showed up at my front door saying, let me see your weaponry. Anybody would be terrified. It takes courage to stand your ground. It takes courage to say, may I see your warrant? It takes courage to close the door. They know what the law is. They know that they can't be there without a warrant. They know that they can't come onto your property and ask for private personal information without the commencing of a criminal investigation. The government is not your friend. They are not there to help you. Remember Ronald Reagan's famous one-liner, the 9 most dangerous words in the English language are, hi, I'm from the government. I'm here to help you. Forget about it. The government is not your friend, and the government couldn't give a damn about the Fourth Amendment, even though all 3 of those guys, the 2 FBI agents and the Delaware state trooper took the same oath to uphold the same Constitution as I did, which includes the Fourth Amendment. Stand your ground. Be firm. Demand a warrant. Close the door. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.